Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Swag Dinosaur Games. This is Alton and I'm here to bring you another video of Marvel Champions. So hopefully we'll be able to get a win this day of this game. We've been losing quite a bit back to back, but I think Black Widow has the power to bring in a win. She is easily my favorite hero, just the way she plays is super unique, super fun. The way all her preparation cards work. It almost feels like her hero kit could just do everything. And we'll be taking her up against Taskmaster. He's a pretty standard villain. He's challenging, not really any special gimmicks. He just has a few solid cards. And for Black Widow, the deck will be running a protection deck. Because I really like Black Widow in protection, really because of one of the synth suits she has, her upgrade. Gives her +1 defense and it allows her to ready, basically allowing her to defend for free. So, and a lot of her other cards, a lot of other preparations help her prevent damage as well. So she just plays really well in protection in my opinion. So we're running her in protection. Let's give our deck a quick shuffle. And let's go over some villain setup real quickly. So we have our main scheme, hunting down heroes. Set each captive ally aside out of play, which we have them off the side over here. And then we're going to take the Hydra Patrol scheme and put it into play. That's it for there. And Hydra Patrol starts with 2 threat, and once we defeat it, we're going to go looking for a minion. So, one more thing for setup. On Taskmaster, we have to deal ourselves an encounter card. So we're going to start 1 extra encounter card for our first turn. For defense and another Widow's Bite. Now I got our villain's turn. He's going to place a threat on the main scheme. And another one because it's acceleration icon. Then he's going to scheme for 2 plus a boost. Schemes for 2, 5. And then the Hydra Hunter is going to scheme for 2. Brings it up to 10 out of 12. Yeah, we got a big boost off of the scheme. We get 1 encounter card. Alright, take 2. So, I don't know what it is. I feel like the camera's all giving me bad luck. So we're going to try to do this again. Everything's been reset. We have both of us starting at full health. Both the side team comes in, get an extra encounter card after we shuffle our deck. I test run this match multiple times, and Black Widow killed it in every single matchup off camera. But you know, the camera always adds a few pounds of bad luck. Encounter card. And let's see what our new starting hand is. Quick shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. We have electrostatic armor, grappling hook, haymaker, expert defense, armored vest, and energy. So we have a lot of our defense events, a lot of our defense upgrades. We have grappling hook would be nice. Keep the energy to pay for it. And we'll mulligan these 2 away. Drawing 2 more cards. We'll get another Genius and a Momentum Shift. Probably just use these to pay for our defensive upgrades. So let's hope that we get a better game this time. So to start the turn, we're going to play grappling hook using the double. And this says when a treachery is revealed from the encounter deck, discard this card to cancel it. And because of her alter ego ability, once we play a preparation card, we get to draw a card. So we'll draw a card, drawing into Med Team. And we'll flip up. We'll play Armored Vest using Momentum Shift. Armored Vest gives us +1 defense. See that? And we'll use Med Team to play for Electrostatic Armor, which whenever we defend, we deal 1 damage back. It's basically Retaliate. Gives us Retaliate. And we'll hold on to the Genius. It's a much slower start, but once we flip up, going back a bit, Taskmaster has an ability. When we change the hero form, we discard cards from the top of the encounter deck, and we take damage based on the number of boost icons on that card. So, let's see, we'll take no damage, which is nice. Thankfully, we get to see the advance. Leave the deck early. So, now we'll end our turn. We'll draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, up to 5. We have Attack Acrobatics, Nick Fury, Safe House, Black Widow's Gauntlet, and Genius. So now Taskmaster will do his turn. He's going to place a threat on the scheme. And after resolving step 1 of the villain phase, each player in hero form chooses either to place 1 threat or take a damage. In this case, we will choose to take a damage. We do not want to lose by threat again. And we're doing pretty well on health, so we'll take a damage. And now, Taskmaster will attack us for 2. We'll defend. Defending for 3. She attacks us for 4. We prevent 3, so we take 1. And we deal 1 damage back to him. Now we got 2 encounter cards. Cancel a treachery as well if it comes up, if we need to. Here's a captured by Hydra side scheme. This says we're going to place one of the set aside allies below this side scheme, and once we clear it, we can add that ally to our hand. So we have our allies here. We'll get a random one and put it below. Take this one. And it comes in with 5 threads. And our next one, going to be Shadows of the Past. We'll definitely be canceling that with our grappling hook. So we'll discard that to cancel the treachery. And on Black Widow it says, once you trigger the ability of a preparation card you control, deal 1 damage. So we'll deal 1 damage to Taskmaster. That'll bring us to our turn. I think on our turn we'll flip down, just so we could take advantage of some of these cards we have. Flip down. We'll use Nick Fury to bring the Safe House into play. And we will play Black Widow's Gauntlet using the Attack Acrobatics. Use the Safe House to bring Attack Acrobatics back. Use the Gauntlet to put that into play. And we'll hold on to Genius. As you know, before we do that, once we play a preparation card, we have to draw a card because of our alter ego ability. Draw a card. 1 away from playing it. We'll hold on to both of these though. We could use a threat removal from some of these side schemes. Yeah. Hold on to both of these. Ready each of our cards. And draw 4 more. 2 espionages, a Quinn carrier, and momentum shift. Now, Taskmaster's turn. He's going to place a threat on the scheme. Then he's going to scheme for 2 plus a boost. Schemes for 3. We should get another threat because of the acceleration icon. Then he's going to get an encounter card. It's going to be his sword. This sword gives him piercing and +1 attack. Exhaust a hero and spend a mental and a physical to discard it. So it's kind of a hard one to get rid of. But now it's our turn. So we will use Black Widow's Gauntlet to pay for espionage. And after you play a preparation card, you get to draw a card. There's our synth suit. And what we'll do, we'll play Covert Ops. Oh no, hold on. We will use Safe House. Let me think about it first, because we want to play synth suit and we want to play Covert Ops. So we'll place Covert Ops like this maybe. The synth suit like this, plus the card you get from Safe House. That's probably fine. Yeah, so we'll use Safe House, just get any of them back. We'll just use that as a resource. So then we will play Covert Ops using these 3 resources. And Covert Ops says, remove 4 threats from a scheme and confuse the villain. We'll remove 4 threats from this scheme. And we get to confuse Taskmaster. That way we can't draw in advance at the wrong time again. And then we will flip up. Take damage from flipping up. Just 1. 1 damage off that. And we'll pair a synth suit using these 3 resources. And synth suit gives us +1 defense. And after we trigger a preparation card, we could exhaust it to ready Black Widow. Put the rest of our defense cards. Getting a little bit of a slower setup, but we're doing pretty well so far. Decent amount of threat to remove. But we still have our basic activation. We'll use it to get rid of Captured by Hydra. This gets removed from the game. And we get to, we'll just slide it up here. And we get to add the ally to our hand, be Shang-Chi. We'll just play him for free. Put him down here maybe. And he'll come in and thwart for 2. Yeah. Yeah, we'll have him thwart for 2 off the side scheme. Get rid of the Crisis, and then after that side scheme leaves the game, we have to look for a minion. Just grab the regular. Alright. So that'll end our turn. Ready each of our cards. And then draw 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what we get. Attack Acrobatics, Dance of Death, Expert Defense, Unflappable, and Dance of Death. Unflappable is really going to make this deck sing. Now I have the villain's turn. He's going to place 1 threat on the scheme. And we will choose to place another threat. Up to 9 out of 12. We have the Confuse to help cushion it a bit. So, Taskmaster attacks. We'll have Shang-Chi defend this attack. Actually, we'll just have Black Widow defend. So he attacks for 3 plus a boost. Attacks for 3, 4, 5. We'll use attack acrobatics to cancel that. Cancel the boost icons on that card after an attack, or just when any boost card is turned face up. Deal 1 damage back to the villain. So we cancel 2. So we deal 2 damage back. And then we deal 1 damage because of her ability. We'll put that 1 damage on the Hydra regular. And electrostatic armor does 1 damage back to the attacker. And then Hydra regular will attack for 2. And before that happens, since suit gets to ready us, because we use the preparation card. So now we're ready. Now we get an encounter card. Weapon Master. When revealed, the villain attacks you. If they have a weapon attack, this card gains Surge. First we'll resolve the attack. We'll defend. He attacks for 3, 4, 5. Then we take 1. Electrostatic armor deals 1 back. And since the card does surge, we can use espionage to draw 2 cards. So our hand. Get a grappling hook and a power of protection. See what the next encounter card is. A Hydra soldier. Alright. That's fine. So I think what we'll do, we will use Shang-Chi to thwart for 2 off the main. Let's see if we play Inflappable, like this maybe. Alright, yeah, so we'll play Inflappable, using Power Protection. And we can use Black Widow's Gauntlet to pay for Attack Acrobatics. Then we'll play Dance of Death, using these 3 resources. We get to make the following 3 attacks in any order. Deal 1, deal 2, and then deal 3. So we'll deal 1 to the Hydra regular. We'll take him out. We'll deal 2 to Taskmaster. And we'll deal 3 to the Hydra soldier. And we'll stay up so we don't risk losing the main scheme. So we'll ready each of our cards. And we'll draw up to 5. We have the Winter Soldier, Night Nurse, Strength, Haymaker, and Widow's Bite. Now we have Taskmaster turn. Gonna place a threat. We're gonna choose to place another threat. So it places 2 threat, then he's gonna attack us for 3 plus a boost. We'll defend. Attack for 3, 4, 5. We'll use attack acrobatics to cancel those and deal them back. Cancel the 2 boost icons, deal 2 back. And then Sin Suit will ready us. We get to draw. You get to deal 1 damage to an enemy. We'll put that on the Hydra soldier. Once he gets defeated, deal an engaged player an encounter card. Take an encounter card, and we defended, so we deal 1 back. And since we defended without taking any damage, we'll exhaust Inflappable to draw a card. Draw into Brother Voodoo. believe that's everything after his attack. So now we get 2 encounter cards. Our first one is going to be another captured by Hydra. There's an ally. Because we're a 5 threat. And we have a Taskmaster's training camp. Has a hazard icon after a minion enters play, give it a tough status card. Definitely want to get rid of that quickly. Only has 2 threats. Now it's our turn. So, I think we'll have Shang-Chi, thwart for 2. Get rid of the side scheme. You can play Widow's Bite using the Gauntlet. You can play Brother Voodoo using these 3 resources. After you enter play, search the top 5 cards of your deck for an event card to add to your hand. Let's see. Covert Ops. Might be nice. Also, healing would be helpful. So yeah, I think we'll just go for it, the momentum shift. That we can actually play this card as well. Shuffle. Add it to our hand, then we'll play momentum shift using these 2 resources. Heal 2 damage from your hero to deal 2 to an enemy. Heal for 2 and deal 2. And we will use Black Widow to thwart for 2 off the main. And Brother Voodoo will also thwart for 2 off the main. I believe that's everything for our turn. So yeah, we'll ready all of our cards. I'm so scared to drop down to alter ego form, because we always get the advances at the wrong time. But then we'll draw 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. Covert Ops, defensive stance, target acquired. Black Widow's Gauntlet, and Espionage. Start deck. Now the villain will do his turn. We'll choose to place 3 threat in total. And he will attack us for 3. Plus a boost will defend. Yeah. We defend for 4. He's attacking for 4. So we take no damage. Electrostatic armor says after we defend against an attack, deal 1 damage back. And Unflappable will exhaust Unflappable since we defended and took no damage to draw a card. We'll draw another Widow's Bite. And we'll get an encounter card. Get the Hydra Hunter, which is actually perfect, and now we can use Widow's Bite. After minion enters play, discard it to deal 2 damage to that minion and stun it. Deal 2 damage to the Hydra minion and stun it. But then we use Synth Suit after you trigger the ability of a preparation card you control. Exhaust it to ready Black Widow. And after you trigger the ability of a preparation card you control, deal 1 damage to an enemy, so we'll just be able to take him out with that 1 damage. So you are able to stabilize pretty well this turn. So on our turn, we will thwart for 2 off of the side scheme. We'll play Covert Ops. Using these three. Yeah, that's fine. Remove 4 threats from a scheme and confuse the villain. Actually, we'll pay for it like this. No, we'll keep it like that. That's fine. So we'll remove 4 threats from the side scheme and confuse the villain. He's already confused. So if the side scheme gets removed from the game, it adds this card to our hand. Get Electro. Not really the one we're looking for. We'll play Electro. We'll have Brother Voodoo throw it for 2, which will knock him out. We'll flip down. We'll use Widow's Bite to play for Black Widow's Gauntlet. Another one of them. Exhaust the save house to bring a card back. Bring a preparation card back. Which one? We'll take defensive stance. Yeah, we'll take defensive stance. Oops. Go through our hand. Then we'll exhaust both of our gauntlets to play it. After we play a preparation card, we get to draw a card. The power of protection. At the end of the turn, we'll discard. We went through our deck as well, so that gives us an encounter card. And we'll discard the power of protection. Ready all of our cards. And we'll shuffle our deck and draw a new hand. Hand of 6 now. What's this card doing here? Should have been discarded here. Alright, we're gonna hand of 6. Let's see. Get Widow's Bite, Quinn Carrier, Dance of Death, Nick Fury, Shang-Chi, and Grappling Hook. The villain's turn. He's gonna place 1 threat on a main scheme. He would scheme, but he is confused. And we get an encounter card. Our first encounter card. When revealed in alter ego form, we are confused and place 1 threat on the main scheme. We get confused. Place 1 threat. Next encounter card. It's a Surge. When revealed, exhaust your identity. Get another encounter card. Hunted by Hydra has Insight 1, so we'll place 1 threat. Main scheme. When revealed, each player in hero form takes 1 damage and discards 1 card. Thankfully, we're not in hero form, so doesn't do anything for us. Natasha got banged up pretty badly. Now we're confused and exhausted. Not what we wanted to happen, but we'll make it work. So we will spend both of Black Widow's gauntlets to bring Grappling Hook into play. As we play a preparation, we get to draw a card. We can play Shang-Chi. After you play Shang-Chi from your hand, spend an energy resource to stun an enemy. We'll stun the Taskmaster. And then we'll use the safe house to bring the Widow's Bite back into our hand. And then we can flip up. Still confused and exhausted. We'll play Nick Fury using these 4 resources. Use him to draw 3 cards. 2, 3. Look at this. We could bring the Night Nurse in using Brother Voodoo. Let's squeeze her in over here. And we'll exhaust her immediately to remove a status effect from Black Widow and heal her for 1. Which, speaking of which, we should see how much damage we take when we flip up from hero form. Just 1. Now we got a bunch of allies to make use of. We'll have Shang-Chi and Nick Fury both thwart for 2. Get 4 off the main. Each one takes 1. And we'll have Elektra attack for 2, which will defeat Taskmaster and bring in his next stage. Comes in with 17 hit points. When revealed, duel each player an encounter card, and all the text is the same. At the game. Damage. I believe that's all we could do. We'll hold on to target acquired. We'll ready each of our cards. And we will draw a new hand of 5 cards. Genius, Dance to Death, Expert Defense, and Power Protection. So now, Taskmaster will do his turn. We'll have him place, just place 1/3. We'll take 1 damage. He's going to attack, but he is stunned. Get rid of stun. Now he'll give us an encounter card. Assault. When revealed, if a villain attacks you, we can take it. We will defend. Black Widow. He attacks for 4 plus a boost. A boost of 1. We will use defensive stance to prevent 1 damage. To prevent that 1 extra damage. So we take no damage. We'll exhaust Inflappable to draw a card. Momentum Shift goes into our hand. And then Electrostatic Armor. When we defend an attack, we deal 1 damage back. When we use a preparation card, we deal 1 damage. And we'll exhaust Synth Suit to ready Black Widow. Anything else? Now we have another encounter card. It's a Mimicry. Discard the top 5 cards of your deck. If an attack card was discarded this way, Taskmaster attacks you. We'll just let that happen. If we discard an attack event, it will attack us again. There's an attack card. So that is an attack card, so he'll attack us. We'll have Nick Fury defend this attack. He attacks for 4 plus a boost. Just 4. So Nick Fury gets knocked out. And that's the end of his turn. So now that'll bring us to our turn. We can use, let's see, I'm running how much damage we do, because we can do 2, 4, 7. This brings 6, 13. And then Momentum Shift brings another 2. So first we'll play Dance to Death using these three resources. That'll deal 6 damage to the villain. Brings him down to 9. A Black Widow will attack for 2. Electro will attack for 3. And Shang-Chi will attack for 2. Each one of those takes 1 damage. And then we'll play Momentum Shift using Power Protection. Heal 2 damage from a hero to deal 2 damage to an enemy. So heal 2 and deal 2. Bringing down to 0, and we're finally able to win a game. It's a little shaky, but we were able to see Black Widow control. See, I love seeing Black Widow play because she has very strong events, both Dance of Death and Covert Ops. Both very strong events, and their preparation cards prevent you from snowballing too out of hand. We're able to cancel some of the extra activations, able to cancel some of the encounter cards we wouldn't want to deal with. It was nice we were able to end this game on a win, because this will be one of my last Marvel Champion videos in a while. Because I just got a new game called Deliverance. It's a dungeon crawl. It's a super fun game. I've played it a few times off camera, and I'm going to be trying to get a few videos of this on the channel. So it's nice to be able to end with a win. I expected nothing less from Black Widow. She really is super fun to play. She's very strong. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video where we'll be showing off the first play of Deliverance.